welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Zed. Today, I'm going to be talking once more about Naked Brain Group, going with the ticker NAKD. Now, I did talk about this one multiple times before. You'll find my previous video in the description below. But today, we're bringing new pieces of due diligence. So without further ado, let's jump right into this one. So Naked Brain Group. Now, we did talk again about this one, so just in case this is the first time you've ever heard about Naked Brand, I'll just dedicate the next 30 seconds for this. So they are a specialist digital intimate apparel and swimwear business focused exclusively online. They design, manufacture, and market the 74-year-old Frederick of Hollywood's brand under a license agreement with Authentic Brands Group. Naked Brands was created in June 2018 via a merger with the Nasdaq-listed NAKD, an Azuli company, Bendon Limited, and was established in 1947. In January 2021, Naked Brand Group announced its strategy to exit the Bendon business, which was officially divested in April 2021, paving the way for NBG to exclusively focus on e-commerce. Today, the company has an iconic brand and a strong balance sheet, ideally positioned to be the forefront of consolidation within the industry. Naked Brand Group is committed to integrity, ethics in conduct of its business and operations, including its relationship with the stockholder. The company is focused on seeking opportunities to acquire e-commerce based operating businesses in intimates and swimwear that can leverage operating and revenue synergies through a larger consolidated group. So this is them in short, and we do have some information, nothing from the updates latest news, but we do have some retail information in terms of what's creating the buzz, in addition towards one of the biggest companies being actually Blackstone taking a short interest position. So Blackstone Alternative Investment Funds, and this is Blackstone Alternative Multi-Strategy Fund Class 1, took around 205,900 shares on the short side for an accumulative total of around $133,000 towards the short side, or they short sold the stock on the 27th of August. Now, this company here, Naked Brand, has been seen as a gamma squeeze kind of alert, and it is, I believe, ranking currently on Fintel 28 out of hundreds of stocks in terms of most likely short squeeze. Now, don't hold your breath for that, but I'm just trying to relay the information that is out there. Now, in terms of retail, there's a lot of interesting information coming out. This is, by the way, 88.98 out of, so it's 28 out of 6,343 stocks. Now, from the short interest side, we're able to see that the shares available for short selling is around 1.2 million shares, and that's updated for the 4th of September. So yesterday or day before on Friday evening, and the current percent off borrow fee rate is around 9%. So it's not that high, but it's still one of the highest, and the short volumes have been consistently taking more than 50% of the entire volume. What does that mean? It means that the FNRA or FINRA total volume, more than half of that goes towards the short side. So keep that in mind. And in terms of retail and all the buzz that we've been getting, this actually really summarized it well. So first off, they have around $270 million of cash on hand, pending divestitures with royalty options for 5 years, preliminary merger with an industry-leading disruptive company with many decades of high growth to come, no debt, money raised from financing used to pay it off, and the CEO states no need for further dilution at the moment. There's also talks about the Wall Street Bets Reddit founder predicting Naked Brain Group to be the next big meme stock. This is actually one of these predictions that a lot of people have been throwing out. And Simon Tripp elected to Naked Board of Directors with an M&A experience of around 30 years. And massive shorting in the past 10 days as of the 27th of August, all but one day was over 50% short volume. And technically, in this sense, you're able to see all the way since 23rd of August till now, it's above 50% on almost every single day. Just keep in mind that that's not short interest. So short volume is a bit different than short interest. Short volumes as high as 90% in June on an increase with over 50% of short volume. FTDs are in millions, which assume a massive amount of synthetic shares existing. I'm not sure about this point. I have no experience in that. I'm just reading for you what the retail is buzzing out. Now, dedicated research by Due Diligence assumes that Naked Army owns 2.5 times the flow, over $4.9 billion of synthetic shares. Again, this is not verified, and has seen multiple days of over $1 billion or 1 billion shares of volume earlier this year. One day hit over 2 billion plus shares in January. Morgan Stanley has increased their position over 7,400% with over 1.17 million shares currently. And Token Pay, which is a crypto startup, purchased 1.84 million shares, 6.2% stake at $1.5 million in Naked in 2019 to help implement blockchain technologies, making Naked a possible crypto play as well. Previous polls through TG estimates most retail traders own between 10 to 50 or 10 to 50,000 shares. And Naked Army on subreddit has over 25,000 subscribers with over 105,000 watchers on ST, so this is StockTwits, and over 387,000 watchers on Webull. Previous ambassador contract with Heidi Klum, expecting future potential ambassadors, possibly Katy Perry for Women Line and Pitbull for Men. Now, JDRs, by the way, some of these are wishful thinking and some of these are not verified, so just keep that in mind. Again, this is another warning. Now, JDR envisions implementing AR, augmented reality tech, into the company, which will help drastically reducing return and increasing sales. FOH brand Frederick of Hollywood is licensed from ABG, Authentic Brand Group, by Naked to exclusively sell this brand through e-commerce. This is Naked's flagship brand currently. Current squeeze score is 89.96, rated 32 best for short squeeze potential out of 9,124 companies. This is actually 88.98, 28 out of 6,343 companies. Now, JDR is a 5% stake, skin in the game, inside ownership, and is an important factor for the company's success. Now, they're talking here about the CEO. That's why they're basically abbreviating the CEO's name as JDR. I think it's Justin Rice at the end, and there's Davis, I think, in the middle. I can't remember. $1.10 SP will give us $1 billion market cap, us to be supported by WSB Reddit community. And this is again a point taken out of retail circulating around in basically the list, and 100 million daily volume and negative bet of 2 or negative 2.33. So basically you get to see that there's a lot of information that retail is holding on. Some of it was wishful thinking, others I haven't verified, some I have, but basically any information here you need to verify yourself. But basically that's what's going around in terms of the retail itself on Reddit and other places. Now, before moving on forward, if you'd like to see more contents like this, make sure to click the subscribe button on the bottom right corner and leave notifications on. It helps my channel a lot. A lot of you amazing folks have been watching this Naked Brand Group or Naked Army videos. Make sure to click that subscribe and join in. Also, don't forget to drop a like to this video. If you enjoyed this video, you can join our Discord totally free in the description below. It really just acts like a chat room. Now, currently, the Naked short flow is around 10.41%. Now, this might not be accurate. This is only on FinViz, and 10.41% doesn't seem to agree with Fintel's short squeeze ratio or short squeeze score of around 88 or almost 89. So it is looking interesting. I'm not sure whether this is accurate or not. And just keep in mind that it could potentially be a meme stock in this sense. Let's move on towards technical analysis now. Now, from a technical analysis point of view, what we're able to see here is that the 10 SMA is currently above 30 EMA, and that's bullish. Now, these are moving averages, and within the 10 SMA and the 30 EMA, there's something called a trading action zone, where most positive reversals occur. That's between 67 cents and around 61 cents, so that really appears to be bullish in this level. And currently, the 80X, which is the average directional index, suggests that there is a potential for another push for this one, or perhaps another trend back upwards. And the MACD is retracting on momentum, suggesting that the next week it might test a full negative reversal. Currently, it is getting closer towards the zero level, and if it does go towards a negative, that might be a negative reversal. Momentum is still positive and bullish. Now, in terms of the stochastic fast and stochastic slow, both are suggesting to be very careful on where the next support is, because they're both dipping downwards. And in terms of the moving average bands, this one is expected to trade between 66 in the top, 60 cents in the middle, and 54 cents in the bottom. And on the Fibonacci retracements, we're able to see significant resistance level around the 86 cents, 134, 174, 213, 269, and 340. The support level is at 8 cents. Now, in terms of a price line action, we're able to see that there is a significant support level at the 61 cents. Below there, it's 57. Below there, it's 50 cents. Below there, it's 35. Resistances, we're able to see one at the 69 cents level, and then 70 cents level, and then 92 cents level, and then 106. and then going upwards to around 120, going upwards to around 142, 158, and around 188, followed by 226. Comes to the question to Ed, what do you think about this one? Now, in all seriousness, I do think that this might become a meme stock, which will increase the volatility for this one, and it can jump on the smallest news. Now, currently, there is a bit of lack of news, almost already silence, since they've mentioned that company, and everyone is just watching to see what company that is that they're hoping to invest in and acquire. So that is the biggest question. I don't think the stock will move so much upwards until we get that news. But currently it did fall up from 77 to 62, really showcasing how much resistance it has from these previous jumps, with people buying and short selling as well, perhaps, such as Blackstone. If you do recall, on the 27th, they did have a massive short position, which the price point went from 73 cents on the top and 65 cents on the bottom. So it is a bit of institutions playing there. It could be as well some options playing, but really this is becoming almost a meme stock in relations towards the volatility, and it's waiting news. So what do you think about this ticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day. Now, if you're still here on this video, make sure to drop down below and join our Discord. We have a lot of different things going on, including, for instance, members that gives picks for free. It's not pump and dumps, we just things we think about, swings, etc. We also have really exciting bots. You can actually use those ones. For instance, we're just testing out this bot, for instance, that gives you Fibonacci resistance points, activities, etc. And we have a bunch of free things, totally free. We run on tips here, and you can ask me questions, suggest stocks, etc. It's a really nice community that has been growing up very fast at a very good rate, and it's totally free. If you would like to join that one, feel free to do so in the description below, and have a wonderful day.